everyone, so I have been wanting to do this video for a while. I am always searching for that perfect all over lid color that's going to make me look polished and professional and out the door in under 10 minutes. If you're gonna notice something about this video, all the colors I chose are neutrals. That's because neutrals are going to be the easiest to kind of be able to slap on without having to blend a lot, that pretty much go with most skin tones. So I'm going to go through all of my favorite all over lid colors that I use on a regular basis, and some are high end and some are low end, so hopefully this will be great for everyone. So we'll get started. So I'll start with some of the lower end ones. I have this one by L'Oreal. It's called Gilded Bronze, and this is great because it's shimmery. It's really creamy and it goes on super smooth, and it's really pigmented, and it's going to like most of these colors, it can create a lot of depth in your crease if you work it the right way, and a lot of light on your lid because it's so shimmery and dimensional. So, and that goes for a lot of these shadows. The next are a couple Ulta shades, and these are really soft, so they've broken a little bit. This one's in Lustre. This is more of a taupey color versus the other one, which was more of a bronze. So there it is on my finger, and then here it is swatched. So yeah, this is more champagne-y versus that bronze color there, so it just depends on what you're going for that morning. Next is another color by Ulta. This is another bronzy color, and this is called Cognac, and there it is on my finger and swatched. So if you're going to notice, all these are pretty much shimmery because that's going to be the easiest to wear. Actually, these are pretty close dupes to, you know, create light and depth, like I said before, depending on how you work it. Next is from the Wet n Wild Vanity Trio. I'm not sure if these are still available in stores, but you know, they revamped them and came out with the newer, bigger ones, so there might be a dupe in one of these. But it is this shimmer color down at the bottom here, another bronzy brown. There's that, and then there's that. This one's a little bit darker than the previous ones, but again, really creamy, really pigmented, really shimmery. Another drugstore. I have a lot of drugstore ones because I love drugstore makeup, cheap makeup. That's really good. This one's kind of beat up too. This is an old standby tapestry taupe by Covergirl. This is kind of like one of those weird colors like sable or satin taupe by MAC. Just those, what do you call it, colors. So there's that. I don't know, brown, goldy, taupey color. Perfect for all over the lid. Next is from Physicians Formula, the Baked Collection Baked Oatmeal. And for this, I would actually choose two of these to wear. I would wear this one all over the lid if I'm not feeling a darker color, and then if I was, I go for that one. Here's the darker one. And there's that. Not as pigmented, but you can wear these wet too, so it will be a little bit brighter. And then the lighter one is way shimmery and lighter, and right next to it. So yeah, that one's way shimmery. I'm gonna say shimmery like 50 times in the video, so don't even worry about it. Last, I think this is the last drugstore one, is NYX in Iced Mocha. There it is on my finger. And then swatch, we'll do it right here. Right there. So another one of those weirdo colors, taupey, like a Metro Chic color kind of. sable satin taupe color. Okay, now for the higher end, or, well, I guess this one isn't really higher end, but it's Fyrianne, so it's not something you can get at the drugstore. And this one is Polar Bear, which is more on the gold side. Most of the ones I showed you from the drugstore were brown or taupe, but I have a couple higher end ones that are more gold, and there it is on my finger. It's a really bright gold. And then right there, and you definitely want a primer under these because they're the pigment loose shadow consistency, so they're not going to show up unless you have something under sticking to them, especially if you put it under a pixie epoxy. Show up a lot. Next are some MAC shadows. First one is satin taupe. Of course, I could not go a video, an all over lid video, without mentioning this one. And satin taupe is pretty pigmented and awesome for all over your lid. It's not as shimmery as the other ones, but it does have that sheen to it. I'm gonna start doing them. So there's satin taupe. Not really a match for anything else on my hand, but it's still in that brown taupey family. Another one very, very similar to satin taupe, but more on the warm side, is sable. So again, depending on the look that you're going for. Also pretty pigmented, but I would say not as pigmented as satin taupe. And I'll do that right next to satin taupe so you can see the difference. So there's sable and there's satin taupe, so this one is warmer. Next is woodwinked. You guys have all heard about this. I know Pixie 2 Woo always talks about woodwinked as a good all over quick color. And that's because it's multi-dimensional. When you put it in the crease, it's going to be darker, lid lighter. So this is woodwinked. It is has more of a gold, but it's not really a true bronze, I would say. Not like this first one, but it's a deeper color. I'll do that next to sable. So there's woodwinked. Yeah, it has a lot, flashes a lot more gold than any of the other ones. Next are a couple of lighter colors. This is a MAC pigment that I've pressed, Jardin, which they don't make anymore, but I know that I've seen them at CCO's, and it's just a gold pigment. And this would be, if you're looking for just a light look, there's that. And there it is next to woodwinked. And then the last one from MAC is, of course, vanilla pigment. You can wear this your cheeks, down your nose, your cupid's bow, your eye, your eyebrow highlight, all of your lid. This is so multi-purpose. You need to get it if you don't have it. So there's that. And put it down here at the bottom. And that is just like a white with a lot of gold flashing through it. I don't know if you can see it, there you go, too well, but that is vanilla pigment. Okay, lastly are two kind of coordinating products, and from the Naked palette, Sin. You can wear Virgin all over the lid, but I find it really too shimmery and too light. So Sin is a great alternative for an all over lid color. Let's do this finger. And Sin is pretty much just like Urban Decay's Primer Potion in Sin. So there's Sin, just like the Primer Potion pretty much. And coordinating with that, I would use the Primer Potion. I would use this under any and all of these. Because it's that champagne-y, peachy-ish, beige gold. It would go awesome with any of these neutrals. I can do a swatch of this right next to Sin. We can compare. So it does show up differently than the shadow. This is more, I don't know, it's just different. But they're very similar. The last eyeshadow I have is my favorite that I've talked about in my previous tutorial, which is Stilas Kitten. Another awesome match for Urban Decay Sin. They go awesome together. Great all over wash color. I will swatch it. It is on my finger, and I'll put it right next to Sin. And there it is there. So those are my top all over lid colors. As you can tell, I have accumulated quite a few because I am, like I said, in love with quick and easy eyeshadows that will get me out the door but make me look great. So I hope you guys were able to learn something from this video and maybe pick up some great dupes, or if you already have them, rediscover a new love in your collection. So let me know, please, your favorite eyeshadow, all over eyeshadow colors, so my addiction can grow. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.